Hey folks, Fox here. We've got Dark Eldar versus Eldar, 1500 points. Playing the relic and lengthwise across the table. So I've got my Dark Eldar, so witches, Lilith, and we've had some blood brides as well as some warriors. We have some jet bikes, Hellions, and 2 jets going up against 3 wave serpents with dire avengers. One has a farseer. We've got some warp spiders, a farseer with the mantle on it, and a jet bike. I have invisibility as well, and 2 squads of swooping hawks. And then, of course, 3 little war walkers there. A tough list to go up against, for sure. So, start move basically had me slowly moving up the table. Not quite as quickly as I should have. I really had to close that gap, and I really didn't do it, which was a big mistake. So here I am moving up, getting close to the relic. The witches all grouped up there, warriors and those 2 raiders, and then the Hellions holding back, which I should have pushed up to give more targets to. The Farseer jumped up there. Didn't notice the jet bikes quite yet. It took a few turns for him to kind of pick up on them. Lots of firing being taken, and I lost a raider and another raider. Guys jumped out. Warp spiders moved up into the train. They were actually invisible. And then these guys started running away when they saw how many witches were jumping out and coming after them. These guys jumped off the table. So more shots, lots of shots coming back. Slowly cutting through some of my different witch squads. I managed to get my witches up there with Lilith and took out the warp spiders. I failed a lot of assaults. If I should have kept them in and pushed them ahead one more turn in hopes to get a little bit closer to be able to do the assault. So Farseer and Dire Avengers jumping out. Farseers jump up top, and then of course Lilith trying to get up a little bit closer to that Farseer, losing some more vehicles here and there, and then my slow push up with the Hellions. Again, a big mistake not pushing them forward. I managed to get 1 hull point off that, but not much more is going to happen to these wave serpents. I managed to take a huge chunk of those swooping hawks out. I got rid of 1 squad, the other one still had a few left over in it. Tried to finish off the entire group, but I didn't manage it. Finally got up to the top to assault. Had the jet bikes, since they were discovered, jumped over and hit those dire avengers, only causing a few wounds. Some more hits being taken back, and some strikes against that poor raider there with some haywire grenades. Warriors running around the ground. Of course, that locked in combat up there with Lilith and her Hell Bride, or Blood Bride. So as we progressed around, lots more shots going on. Jets came in, took a few pot shots here and there, but really didn't cause any damage, unfortunately. But that's okay. They did a great work at getting rid of a lot of those swooping hawks. Those missiles are amazing. So again, locked in combat. Locked in combat there for a while. Them being invisible and the 2+ rerollable saves are just amazing. Love it. Lost the raider finally. Some of the warriors inside managed to survive and ran back, but got stuck because of pinning. Finally killed off the Farseer, but unfortunately we got flat-footed. I couldn't get to the bottom levels, and poor Lilith is shot to death and killed. The feel no pain didn't mean anything with the strength of those hits, and of course the Warwalkers came on. So lots more firing going on to those poor little warriors there. Dire Avengers jumping out, moving up on the objective and taking it. I again put a lot more fire on the Warwalkers, took out a few, mobilized the other. Some more firing, and I managed to get those Dire Avengers off the objective, but they eventually just captured it. Jet came on. More firing is going to eventually take care of those poor little warriors, destroying them, and then the objectives finally secured with the swooping hops jumping in and taking Linebreaker. All in all, it was a great game. Had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and there was not as much moving around as I would have liked to. I found I really was locked down the center. But overall, looking forward to the next one. With that said, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.